Okay, oh good. So we are live. Welcome everybody. Let me do a couple of checks so I can tell our tech team that we're doing okay here and they can close up shop. Hold on one second. Let me go to the page here. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, it is. Good. So we are live. Good. Welcome everybody. Mr. Brian Bracken, our tech guru. Thank you, buddy. Everything's working great. We're going to get the training started right now. I'm going to go on screen share. In about a minute or so, I've got an update. So we're going to be, welcome to Thursday night training. I'm Franco for Power Lead System. So we've got a couple of updates, some news. The very first thing that I want to share with you is through the next couple, we started last week, but through the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about closing sales. Specifically, we're going to be talking about closing sales on the internet, and that's a bit of a different ball game. Although once you learn those skill sets, it is a whole, take it from me. I was selling offline before the internet, and I've been selling on the internet for 16 years. Nothing beats learning how to take the skill sets of closing sales offline to the internet and make it even better and automate your sales process. A lot of the vast majority of the sales that I close, whether it's a little ticket or a big ticket sale, doesn't matter. Most of the people who buy from me don't have to talk to me. It's not because I'm hiding from them. It's not because they don't want to talk to me. It's because the way I work my follow-up process on the internet and social media platforms with videos like this, very simple conversations and emails and Facebook posts and tweets and YouTube videos and blogs, all of that, which we teach you how to do inside of Power Lead System. I do so much of that in my follow-up process and in my day-to-day routine that many people, they get to know me, they get to feel that they know me, like me, and trust me enough to make buying decisions and purchase stuff without having to talk to me one-on-one on the phone. That's pretty awesome. That's what we're going to be teaching. It's going to take us a couple of different sessions to get through all of the concepts and the ideas that I want to share with you. But if you've done everything up until now, this part is the part that really cranks your business up into a different gear. But before we get started, let me share with you just 3 books that I think for our purposes here, talking about sales closing on the internet, can really help you. It's where I've gotten most of these concepts and ideas from. So let me share that with you first, and then we've got some news and updates that I have to go over, and then we'll get right into the content. So the very first one that I want to share with you is a book titled Sales Questions That Close the Sale. Sales Questions That Close the Sale. How to Uncover Your Customers' Real Needs. Charles D. Brennan Jr. This is what the book looks like. I highly recommend, I don't know if you're seeing that backwards too like I am, but Sales Questions That Close the Sale, How to Uncover Your Customers' Real Needs by Charles D. Brennan Jr. Look it up on Amazon. Go pick this up. The whole thing that we're going to be covering is strategies and ideas like this, however, applied to the internet, applied in your content, in your videos, in your emails, your blog posts, your Facebook posts, your tweets, your memes that you share, all of that collectively, holistically, taking these strategies as content ideas, reading something in a book like an idea on what kind of question to ask somebody in a sales process, going, I can make a video about that. How am I going to spin that? Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to, and there you go. Creating content strategically designed from the outset. They don't know you're selling them, but you are, because you're asking the right questions and covering that in content. This is the first book. Another one, because of the internet, that I want to make you aware of. And to be honest with you, you go look for it on Amazon.com. I don't know if he's still making this available or not. I just don't know. If it's not available, let me know. I'll go through my library and pick another book. This one is 80/20 Sales and Marketing, the definitive guide to working less and making more. Doesn't mean It doesn't give you, a green light to be lazy in your business. However, it's talking about automation and leverage of professional strategies leveraged with automation. 80/20 sales and marketing, the definitive guide to working less and making more by Perry Marshall. I'm just going to give you these books right up front so that I knew when I was new at this stuff, I just wanted to devour information. So I didn't want you to, wait an hour for me to finally give you a list of books. Write them down right now. Take screen. This is recorded, so you can go back to the video after I'm done and, get and pause it and write these down. And the other one, I think I covered it on our first session on sales closing, is Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling. Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling. Subtitle on this is 12.5 Principles of Sales Greatness, How to Make Sales Forever. 12.5 Principles of Sales Greatness, How to Make Sales Forever. 12.5 principles. See what he did there? That's part of the marketing. Okay, psychologically, you get anchored. 12 and a half, what the heck, Anyway, so those are 3. Now let me cover some news really quick. Let me go on screen share and we'll get right into the content. I'm going to cover some news really quick. Present to everyone. You should be looking at my screen now. Let me go down here and open up the first quick PowerPoint. So we've got a live event coming up. It's an opportunity. Power Lead System, first ever, kicking it off. Live event cycle, June 24th through 25th, 2017, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the South Point Hotel and Resort Casino, Las Vegas. 2 full days from 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening. 9 to 5, 2 full days of immersion workshop, internet marketing training, social media marketing training, how to leverage Power Lead System to generate sales in whatever you want to sell on the internet. Okay, so live event. Let me go over to a page that shares with you some of the details on this. So let's go to PLS liveevent.com. PLSliveevent.com. Let me pause this video. Hold on one second. So watch the video there. Really cool video, 12 minutes. Live event details. This is the page, PLSliveevent.com. Overview, 2 full days of live event in Las Vegas, June 24th to 25th. Come see us live. Many different top income earners from PLS are going to be teaching and workshopping with you there. Live event conference will be at the South Point Hotel and Spa. The South Point Hotel and Spa has 11 different restaurants, a movie theater, a bowling alley, and much more. Very family oriented. Let me cover pricing. So we've got some group discounts on the hotel. It's about $120 a night, $14 per night resort fee. That covers your Wi-Fi, internet access, complimentary fitness center, in-room coffee maker, 24-hour business center computer access, and free shuttle to and from the airport, which is only 5 miles away, right there on the strip, at the end of the strip. Okay, now pricing. Pricing right now, super discounted for the next 3 or 4 days in April. You can lock in right now, $147 in the month of April. It's going up to $227 in the month of May and $297 in the month of June. Now, also, we are only taking in 200 members, 200 students, 200 attendees. That's it. If you are one of the first 30 that register, and quite frankly, I don't have access to the back office to ownership, so I don't know if we've already met this. But anyway, the first 30 people get special VIP seating way up in the front rows. The first 30, special discount, 50% off right now, $147. 2 solid days of coaching, immersion, workshop, live event. So we're not just behind this website. We're not just on the videos and in the training center. We are live in Las Vegas, and I'm hoping, and I think we will, is keep this going on a routine basis, and we can all just invite and promote into the live events and add that to our bag of goodies and help you build your business stronger, deeper, more consistent, sustainable living and breathing profits from 16 different directions. Live event. The page there is PL for Power Lead System, plsliveevent.com. Okay, so let's get into the training for tonight. What I want to do is open up the other PowerPoint here. Let's talk about how to close more sales using the internet. Let me show you a couple of very important things first, though. Couple of very important things. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You already know me. Enough about me. Here's, let's talk about you. I want to cover quickly for new people here. Here is exactly how to get all of the recordings of all our prior archives. We've been building skill sets on top of another. This series of Thursday night training, TNT, Thursday night training with Power Lead System. We started with the bare basics that get you up and running, get some traffic flowing in with a done-for-you pre-built funnels, a couple of them for you, and traffic resource. That was lesson number 1. We are on lesson number 16. I want to show you how to replicate this page, how to access the recorded archives so that you can catch up or have your teammates catch up. And we'll cover some other cool stuff here. How to replicate the page, how to promote this training to your email list, and how to find the recordings. If you go to the first link, promotethursdaytraining.com, it's going to show you exactly, you're going to watch a little 2-minute tutorial, teaches you how to replicate this page that you're watching this on right now for yourself. You notice there's a little blue button under the video that it says start your free trial. Well, you can invite your guests, your prospects to this free internet marketing coaching session, and your button's right there. If they love what they see, they want the system, they want to start at least their 7-day free trial, they can click on the button and they join you. So you invite to free training, let us do the training, let us close your sales, and you collect the commissions. How about them apples? If you like avocados, how do you like them avocados? All right, now a generic link before you get your own page set up that you can send people that's completely generic is thursdaytraining.com. And there, what will happen is if somebody uses that page, they click on the button to start their 7-day free trial, a page opens up that says, hey, we'd love to have you. Welcome to the team. Get back to whoever invited you and use their link. We operate with integrity and we operate with the honor code here, and we let everybody know that you dance with the person who brought you to the party. Your inviter is your sponsor. Go back with them and grab any affiliate link to join anything that we promote here in the different funnels of Power Lead System, whether that's Lead Lightning, Free Lead System Forever, Gold Membership, Upgrade to Get All In, Social Profit Academy. Always get back to your back office. Always get back to the person who invited you, okay? Now, the second video on that page, promotethursdaytraining.com, is going to teach you how to locate and broadcast the invitation email that gets people to this training that we already wrote for you and put in your back office. How do you like that? We already did it for you. All you have to do is click to find it, click to send it, and you're already promoting. How about that for the magic of teamwork, right? So continuing on, where do you get the recorded archives? It's on the YouTube channel that is connected to the Power Lead System YouTube channel. The archives are in there. What you do is you log in to your Power Lead System back office, hover over training, click on Training Center, log into your training center. When you get there, see the menu on the picture on the right, the menu bar up at the top, it says home and then schedule, replays, marketing, system video, so on and so forth. Click where it says replays, and that's what opens up the recorded trainings. Just click there and watch the Google Hangout replays for Wednesday and Thursday night trainings and the overviews on the channel. and you can access all of the recordings that way. Let me give you a pro tip. You want to close sales on the internet, go back in there, get those videos and share them on your own blog, share them on your own Facebook, put them to use in your follow-up process as you speak or communicate with the people in your email list. Invite them to those trainings and those recorded overview hangouts. Use them in your sales process. They are part of your sales process. I repost them all the time on my blog, even if it's, I don't care if it's out of order. I go back there, and if it was some cool training that I want to share, I get in there, I get it, one of those recorded archives, pop it on my blog, and then promote that on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. Pretty cool, right? So that's how you get access to all of the recorded archives. So there, and where do you get access to the rest of our training? All of our weekly hangouts and trainings. Well, in the same training center, click on schedule, and it'll tell you what to click on to get to our Monday training, Tuesday training, Wednesday training, Thursday training, and sometimes even our Friday trainings. We bring special guest speakers on Fridays sometimes, and we have training all over the place. Everything is recorded. You can find the replays in that training center, or also in the Power VIP Club, which you access in the training area in the back office. Hover all the way down. You'll see Power VIP Club. If you have any questions about any of what I just covered, you can always ask in the official PLS Facebook group. Okay, so now let's get into training for tonight. A new session number 2 on closing sales, how to close more sales using the internet. How to use social media platforms strategically and your follow-up emails. And here's what I'm going to recommend you start learning how to do. Learn how to get the confidence to do it too. It's going to pay you big time. Your daily video. Man, if you squeeze some of these strategies and ideas into a daily video where people can see you, all of your greatness, all of your little flaws, your bad hair day, your wake up eyes, you just woke up in the morning, hey guys, I'm going to shoot a quick 5-minute video before taking the kids to school and going to work. Look, you can build this part-time. Go here for training. It's free. See you guys later. I'll probably do a live session on the road, hands-free with my Bluetooth, and you're out of there. But they see you in the morning having coffee like real people that have real work to do and raise real kids and have real issues and problems, and not everything's, lollipops and rainbows. But you're building your business, and you can show them that working with you, you will help them and their team as well. That's how you begin to lay down the content that closes your sales for you. And then you just invite to the presentation videos that you've already been given or given access to, right? So anyway, your daily video, how to close more sales using the internet and social media networks strategically. Let's get into some fundamentals. Let's have some fun fundamentals. If they like you and they believe you and they trust you and they have confidence in you, then they might buy from you, or they might not. But this is the game. This is the ball game. You want to lay down some content, some information, pictures, videos, memes, blog posts, emails, however you're doing it, Facebook post. But you want to have a plan. You want to have a purpose for those postings, for the creation of this content. I'm going to give you one. Always be closing. ABC. Always be closing. If I'm making a video, I'm talking about something that'll help me close, even though I'm telling a story, having some fun. But at the end of the day, I'm covering something that will help people get to like me, believe me, trust me, and have confidence in me. Then they might click and go take the video seriously, right? And you do that again and again, over and over, and that's the way you begin to manufacture sales. I'm a Brooklyn Dodger fan. I am a Dodger fan, Brooklyn, Ebbets Field, Dodger Stadium, Chavez Ravine. I'm a Dodger fan lifelong. We coined something back in the early 80s, 70s, and 80s with the Dodgers called small ball. We called it Dodger ball. Dodger ball. You don't go up there swing. We had a couple of guys that could swing for the fence. But back in the day, we're trying to get Davey Lopes to get a base hit or take a walk. Then we've got Bill Russell coming up and Dusty Baker, and their job was to allow him to steal a base, hit and run, get him over to third, get him on second in scoring position. And then Steve Garvey, Ronce, Pedro Guerrero, Kenny Landreau. You didn't think I knew my Dodgers. I told you. They would bring him home. Okay? Then we had Fernando on the mound, and it was all she wrote, Steve Howe. There we go. It was called small ball, Dodger ball. Get a little hit here, a little thing there, a little thing there, and boom, you're scoring runs. While everybody else on the other team, from the first batter all the way to batter number 9, the pitcher swinging for the fences. Every pitch, let them swing for the fence. They'll get one every now and then, but if we play Dodger ball, just get them here, get them there, move them over, bring them home. Sacrifice, squeeze, do whatever you got, do whatever it takes. If we scored 2 and you scored 1, who wins? That's right. On the internet, building to sell on the internet with your content, you will create the mother lode of all videos a couple of times in your life, and you'll create a video that a brand spanking new person will watch that one video, and they will like you and believe you and trust you and have confidence in you, and they'll buy from you. You'll hit a home run every now and again. That's cool. That's awesome. But you know what happens more likely than anything else? If you play this game, you'll create a video a day, a post a day, an email a day to your list. You'll be doing stuff. You'll be engaged in groups. You'll be engaged on people's timelines. You'll be liking and commenting and saying good stuff about people and sharing cool quotes and good little lessons and inviting people to free training and inviting people to a simple way to learn how to make money online, and to lose weight if you're in weight loss, and to travel and get paid to travel or take a cruise and get paid for it if you're in a travel deal. You can squeeze those in there. But through time, one video a day becomes 30 in a month, becomes 60 in 2 months, becomes 30 in 3 months, becomes 120 in 4 months. Okay, I'm getting boring here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of a year solid of commitment, how much content do you have out there playing small ball, playing Dodger ball for you? 1981 Dodgers, I ain't talking about 1985 when they didn't win. 1981, 1988, World Series, baby, right? You've got all of these things begin to accumulate. Your emails daily begin to accumulate. And you start going from first base to second to third, and you start scoring some sales. Because all of that content put together, created with a strategic purpose, will help people grow to like you, to believe you, to trust you, have confidence in you. And many of those start coming out the other end of your pipeline, and they're buying from you. So how do you create that? It all starts with, well, how do I create this content? What kind of content should I create? How do I sell? A lot of people want to focus on that. How do I close the sale? Tell me what to say. What is the magic phrase? What is a closing question? What is the magic thing that you say that automatically closes somebody? Well, I don't mean to burst your bubble there, but that's not how to sell. What to do to sell or how to sell is not the important thing. The important thing is why people buy. Figure out why buyers are buying. We have an absolutely great environment where I'm going to invite you to start that tonight and have this conversation inside of our official Power Lead System group, if somebody can post it. Why did you buy Power Lead System? What was it that finally got you over the hump and made you reach for your credit card and buy? I'm not talking about the 7-day free trial. I'm talking about, why did you buy it? Why do you still have it month to month? Why did you buy? Because people hate to be sold. We've talked about that already, but they love to buy. But everybody asks, how do I sell? Well, people hate to be sold. Why do you want to learn how to sell? Learn why they buy, because they love to buy. Help them buy. Lay down the content that helps them figure out why they want to buy from you, right? Just a different perspective. That's all I'm saying. So why do people buy? Let's post that in the group. Why did you buy Power Lead System? Why are you here? Why did you buy? What caused you ultimately to buy? Was it one thing? Was it a combination of things? Why did you buy? This would be a great survey to ask in the group pin that sucker to the top and have all of our, we've got 32,000 members, over 32,000 members in the official PLS group on Facebook. Let's ask this question. This is key research. This will help us then craft the content addressing those issues so we keep that vibe going in your follow-up process, helping you to quickly create content daily that helps people decide to buy from you. Make sense? All right, so let's break it down. So I'm going to go through a list of reasons. Let me put it this way. Why do people buy? So I study from a few sales masters, and one of them, I recommended the book to you. This is inside of Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling. He always does this kind of research all the time, in real time too. He provides surveys on social media and stuff, really cool stuff. But he gets into having sales professionals that have high volumes of sales, asking their actual buyers, not hypothetical to other marketing people. Who cares about marketing people? Who cares what we think, right? Well, we're buyers of Power Lead System. In that perspective, we can ask that. But usually you ask a marketer or a salesperson, they're going to tell you what you think you want to hear. You want to talk to real bona fide buyers, real customers, right? And he does this research, and he put a list together of the most popular reasons why people, real existing buyers of different things, have actually bought from their sales professional. I know we're affiliates here. We don't sell, we share, right? I don't sell, I market. Can we dispense with that false notion? Okay, we are sales reps. At the end of the day, you're a representative selling something, right? Can we just keep it real? So that way we can really learn the real sales professional strategies and apply them in your marketing or in your sharing, right? Share better, close better. So let's start going through the list of why people actually buy. Reason number one, let's start with the most important one. Reason number one, I like my sales rep. Note this well. Liking is the single most powerful element in a sales relationship. Likes lead to trust. Trust leads to buying. Buying leads to building a relationship, and that is the life cycle of sales. Liking is the single most powerful element in sales, in a sales relationship. If the person doesn't like you, they won't give you the time of day to read your information. They won't hear you out. They won't be listening. They don't like you. So the question then is, what can I do on social media? What can I do in an email? What can I do in a video? Well, remember, we're not smacking home runs with these pieces, but they're all working together for the same goal. What can I do on Facebook? What can I do? What picture can I share? What meme can I share? What joke can I share? What can I do on social media with my emails, with my videos, in my follow-up process to help people like me better and like me quicker, faster? Liking is the single most important element in a sales relationship. What can we do in our content to have people like us better? If you go back to some of our training from the past, basic social media, building your audience, engaging with them, liking their stuff, making nice, uplifting, motivating, positive comments on people's content, that goes a long way to having a person switch their mind to thinking when they see your profile picture, your smile, your face, your name, it'll bring positive thoughts to their mind. Oh, that's a good person. I like that person. All right, that's step number one. I like my sales rep. So what can we do to create messages and content to help people like us better? Here's one quick cheat sheet item. If you can help a person laugh, how can they hate you? If you want to help people to like you, learn to make them smile. Learn to make them chuckle. Learn to help them laugh. That's just one of many ways, but that's one to keep in mind. Number two, I understand what I am buying. I understand what I am buying. A lot of our hangouts and our sales videos and our funnels, I know I can speak for Power Lead System. I can't speak to any other, thing you're selling or whatever. But as far as Power Lead System, our videos do a very, very good job of helping people understand what they are buying. However, this is not just only about your canned emails in your funnel that your leader, your guru, the system, the owners give us, right? It's not about that. I'm talking about what kind of content can you create today to help your market, your audience, the prospects inside of your email list from those cold solo ads. How can you help them understand what they are buying better here? What can you do? Can you maybe go back into your favorite video sales letter about these products, Power Lead System, and take some notes and make your own video, show them the back office, show them your favorite layouts for websites? 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops. Just one, remember, base hits, bunt the ball, get the person over, steal a base, Dodger ball, baby, Dodger ball. Let's manufacture some runs little by little. What can you do today on social media to help people understand what they will be buying from you? Number 3, I perceive a difference in the person and the company that I'm buying from. I perceive a difference in the person and the company that I'm buying from. How can we help people understand that you are not there to hide behind a website from them, take their money and never support them, never hate, never help them? Right? You're not going to hate on them like that. Most people that will find you, based on the way that we teach you to market and attract people, would have been through a couple of other programs in the past. If those programs have been on the internet, the chances are great, 2017, the chances are great that they have received a disservice from some of the other stuff they bought on the internet. Somebody didn't reply to their questions. Somebody didn't reply to email. Somebody had them buy. They had a question, and then they immediately block them on Facebook. Ever had that happen? I hear about it all the time. All the time, people kicking people out of groups for having a question. What the hell? All of a sudden, they get all arrogant, right? Before, they wanted to be your best man at your wedding. They wanted to burp your kids and change their diapers, right? Now, all of a sudden, they're too rich or too important, or they blocked you because you have the audacity to ask a question. Right? So what can you do? What can you do to look different than those experiences of the past? I perceive a difference in the person and the company that I'm buying from. What is unique about you? Will you be there to answer emails, reply to calls and voicemails, things like that? Are you going to go above and beyond to help them get started and grow? Because this is a reason why they buy. The top 3. I perceive a difference in the person that I bought from and the company I bought from, right? So how can you use that to your advantage, creating your follow-up content? Number 4, I perceive a value in the product that I am purchasing. Again, we have great videos for that, great images, hangouts, training sessions from different people. Go back through your funnel, go back through the follow-up emails, go back through and ask yourself the big question: why did you buy Power Lead System? What got you over the hump? What was it? Was it a special funnel, a traffic resource that they were going to share with you after you bought, a bonus, your sponsor's difference? What was it? I perceive a value in the product that I am purchasing. How can you position the value, the benefits, the advantages of the Power Lead System product line or whatever else you're selling to your market? Do that in videos and postings and emails and blogs or whatever you're doing. Do that in your follow-up process. Create that content. Get it out there consistently. It's going to help you have people figure out for themselves that they like you, they trust you, they believe you, they have confidence in you and your product and your company, and they will buy from you without needing a personal consultation. Right? Number 5, I believe my sales rep. I just believe her. She's believable. She's always there. She's on Facebook. She replies to my emails. She returns my calls. She invites me to the hangout. She invites me to free training. I believe my sales rep. I mean, man, this is number 5 on why people choose to buy. You got to get something out there in your content to help people believe you. Okay, that just might be your style of posting too. If you show up on social media and you are creating the perception in other people that will lead them to not believe you, you're overly cynical, negative, down and out all the time. I don't know. There's a lot of ways that it's done. But if you're using social media as your sales and marketing tool, then don't go throwing up a bunch of negative, useless information on your social media that your prospects are going to see. They may still love your company, your product, your service. They may just decide that they don't believe you. They'll go buy it from somebody else. Okay. In reality, I'm just keeping it real, So number 6, I have confidence in my sales rep. So I believe my sales rep. I have confidence in my sales rep. Confidence is something that is very contagious. To help other people feel confidence in you, you gotta be confident, right? So what are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you arming yourself as far as learning and study and knowledge-wise? Videos from you. Being confident in all of that will give off a confident ambiance, an environment, a vibe, an energy of confidence in you and how you conduct yourself. And people will feel that they will then feel confidence in you. I have confidence in my sales rep. That's why I bought from her. That's why I bought from him. Okay. Number 7, trust. I trust my sales rep. If you can get people to like you, believe you, have confidence in you, and trust you, done deal. And you can do this. I'll cover a couple of ways, but we've covered it before too. You can do this inside of the content that you are sharing out there. Emails, Hangouts, videos, quick memes, Vines, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, blog posts, whatever you're doing. Daily video, that's one of the most powerful things you can do. Number 8, I am comfortable with my sales rep. I'm comfortable with my sales rep. Isn't that interesting? What can you do out there in your marketing process to help people feel more comfortable? Maybe you can be more real. Maybe you could just let you flow without trying to be corporate or too professional if that's not you, right? Maybe you can be more authentic, more real time. Do a live stream. Who cares if you bumble and fumble and stutter and your hair is messed up and the cat jumps on your shoulder and who cares? Be a little more sincere, a little more genuine, a little more unpolished. Everybody's trying to get a script and memorize a script. Maybe what you should do is burn the darn script and just remember why you bought and tell your story of why you bought this thing. Just share. Just be real, right? I'm comfortable with my sales rep. Those are some of the things that you can do inside of your content, online and offline. Be more real, be more authentic, be more consistent. Don't post one day and then disappear for 90 days, or don't post one day about one thing and then post about a different deal or a different thing every single day. Even if you have multiple income streams, you can focus on a message and then have the rest of your income streams in your back-end marketing. You don't have to hump and pump all of them every single day on Facebook. You might get your prospects feeling a little uncomfortable about wanting to deal with you, they may want to go to a specialist of that. Somebody else that's a little more focused might help them feel more comfortable with them. I'm just saying, these are the reasons that buyers themselves said they buy. I'm very focused and conscious of and aware of these. I don't care what the guru marketer says. I care about what buyers say. And if this is what buyers say makes them buy, I'm not going to copy the Bugatti and the Lamborghini and the rented mansion video that everybody else is doing with the fake music and the bling bling fake and the money stacks. And that's cool for other people. But I know a lot of really good quality prospects already know red flag, BS, big BS antenna comes up. Why are they trying so obvious hard to sell me like if I'm on a street corner buying something I shouldn't be buying? It just feels a little shady sometimes with some of the stuff I see out there. That's great though. That's great, because when we show up with a different kind of angle, people are repelled from other stuff and attracted more to you, right? Make people feel more comfortable with you as their sales rep. That's number 8. Number 9, I feel that there's a fit of my needs and his or her product or service. I feel that there is a fit with my needs and his or her product or service. A lot of the content that generates sales on the internet, follow-up videos, hangouts, in our own training, our own hangouts, our own video sales letters, they confront this head on. One of the very first things we do is we start talking about the struggles, the overwhelming information overload, the confusion, the lack of results, the lack of service, the lack of training, the lack of help that people in our marketing niche, in our specialty, what they experience. And it's painful and it's frustrating. And we fit our product, our environment, our training, our systems, these hangouts, we hang and we fit and we stage and position all of this to fit their needs. We put it in a way that fits their needs. It takes care of those frustrations. I didn't know what to do next. Nobody helped me. Nobody was there to support me. There was no training involved. They didn't give me sample ads. They didn't tell me where to get traffic. They didn't tell me how to get started on Facebook. They just sold me a bag of goods, gave me a login and a password, and they were gone. So we take those frustrations, that friction, that negativity of a past experience, and we fit the benefits and the advantages of what we do here to fit those needs of getting better served. Better customer service, better training, better environment for learning, better results. Okay, so I feel that there's a fit of my needs. Well, to create content that will create a fit for their needs, we first have to discover, well, what are your needs? This is another great question to ask in the official Power Lead System group. Ask the question, what were your frustrations that led you to feel that Power Lead System was the fit for your needs? What needs did the Power Lead System sales process fit in your situation? Find those out, because if amongst 32,000 members, and I know not all 32,000 are active in there. I know that, I'm a grown-up, but there's a lot of people that are active in there. Let's ask the question and learn from our own people, from our own buyers that bought this product. Wouldn't that be a high value answer to have, to collect this data, collect this research? Then you can use the answers in the comments that people leave, and you can take one or two of those comments, those answers, those opinions, and say, wow, then I'm going to create a video about that. I'm going to create a Facebook about that, and find a picture out there that fits that, right? So I feel that there's a fit. Well, what was the fit that caused people to buy Power Lead System? What was the needs? What was the fit? Let's figure that out and add that, use that as a purpose in your posting. Number 10, the price seems fair, but it's not necessarily the lowest. This is good to know. And this is true about pretty much anything you sell, unless you're really, really, really strictly operating in the market of low price. People that don't care about nothing else. The only thing they care about is this the cheapest I can get, right? I mean, if you're buying beans or pork bellies or rice or, commodities like that, yeah, it's the only thing different from this rice brand to this other rice brand is price. It's still rice, right? So yeah, it fits, but we don't operate that way here. And there's so many other things that go into what we've been talking about here, why people buy, that price is never going to be the issue here. And plus, our price is already low. I mean, the entire gold membership is less than a Dunkin' Donuts cup of coffee a day, less than $2 a day. And all this training, all these videos, all these archives, all these hangouts, all the pages that are ready to go, the email campaigns that are already loaded, all of this value, $2 a day. You can make $500 a day with one person going all in. You have got To be kidding me. So price is never an issue here. But wouldn't it be good to encapsulate in a blog post, a Facebook post, a picture, a meme, or a video exactly what I just covered about this slide? Create a video about that. Rewind, listen to this slide's audio again, grab some of those. I'm just streaming here, stream of consciousness. We're just masterminding. Grab some of those ideas and concepts, play with it in your own head, develop your own, and bam, make a little 3-minute video, 5-minute video, post it everywhere, and that's part of your follow-up collection, your follow-up armory, right? These are the weapons of your follow-up. All right, so number 11, I perceive that this product or service will increase my productivity. That's why they bought. Well, if they bought because of a perception that your product was going to increase their productivity, itemize, make a list of the different ways, maybe the top 5 ways in which Power Lead System will increase your productivity as a network marketer, as an affiliate marketer, right? Cover that. Number 12, I perceive that this product or service will increase my profit. Hello, I love this one. Let me show you how you're going to make money with Power Lead System. You want to make $500 in a day? Here's how it can happen with Power Lead System. I don't know how it's going to happen with those 17 other programs that you're in, but here, if I have one person see the awesome benefit of going all in, that's a $100 commission and a $400 commission. Done. One person, one day, $500 in your pocket. That is cool. Some people, do you know some people are trying to generate 1 million sales to make $50? I mean, for them, they can't even conceive of the possibility of making $500 in one day because they're in models that just don't allow it, right? But if you perceive that this product or service will increase your profit, show people how. $1,000 a day, how about 2 all-in sales? 2 of your buddies, we teach you how to turn strangers into buddies. Buddies buy from their friends, right? So just apply those strategies, turn strangers into buddies, buddies buy from their friends. They go all in, it just happens. It could be as simple as that. Boom, you made $1,000 with 2 of your friends. That's $1,000 a day. That's how this increases your profit, right? So that's another perception. You want to work that into the pictures that you paint with your follow-up videos and emails and blog posts and Facebook posts, however you're doing it. Number 13, we're almost done too. There's only like 1 or 2 left. I perceive that this product or service will get me positive results. I perceive that this product or service will get me positive results. This is some of the easiest things to put in some content. Go into the official Power Lead System. People are posting their results there all the time. Results about, hey, I generated 57 leads today. Look at this screenshot. Hey, it's payday. I made $3,000 this week. Look at this screenshot. It doesn't have to be you. Collect those, put them inside a little PowerPoint like this, like 5 slides. Go, hey guys, today I want to help you see some of the results that we're having on the team. It's pretty awesome. You know, this guy got 67 leads today. This other gal, she went on Facebook, did some crazy stuff on Instagram that we teach about inside, and look, she made 17 leads. She got a couple of sales. This guy, it was payday today. It's Wednesday. This guy made $3,700. That's a weekly paycheck. This other person made $237. That's real. I just saw that. Congratulations. If it was you, if you're the one that posted that, I forget the name. But today in the group, I saw that somebody made their first $237 this week, payday, yesterday, right? Congratulations. Take those positive results. Hey, I created my first sales page. I created my first lead capture page. I created my first blog, and I don't even know how to do internet stuff. Right? So take any of that. Post. That's when you create your first lead capture page, take a picture and post it. When you create your first blog, you're in there with the Power Blog, you create your own blog, post it. You post your first video on YouTube, post it. Post all of that stuff. You generate your first 5 leads from Facebook or your first 50 leads from a solo ad, post it. Post everything. And that way you can easily create a montage, a little collage, a little collection of different pictures in your PowerPoint slides, or just run a video and show those, start your screen share software, Camtasia or ScreenFlow, start recording your screen, go inside of the group and highlight some of those pictures. where people are posting their results. And have that be a video for one day. Remember, base hits, doubles, stolen bases, sacrifice flies, squeeze play, score a run, right? It's all part of the overall goal. So number 14, I perceive that my salesperson is trying to help me build my business in order to earn his business. My salesperson is a valuable resource to me. This is, again, verbatim, a reason why a buyer bought. This is real. Please begin to do what you can in your marketing to create this perception in your prospects. Have them sit back and think, you know what? I like that my salesperson is actually trying to help me build my business in order to earn her business. My salesperson is a valuable resource to me. How can you do that? Study these videos, take a couple of slides and create your own videos out of them. Get in the game, get in the teaching game, begin to teach, begin to share, begin to compart and share and distribute this kind of helpful information. Don't let it be me all day. Make your own videos of this stuff. Have people see you and listen to the sound of your voice, helping them build their business so that you can earn their business, right? Become a valuable resource to them. That's how you use our training center. That's how you use the Power VIP Club. You just don't suck it in all for yourself. Whatever you learn, turn around and create a piece of content that teaches that. Doesn't have to be a video if you're shy. It could be a post. Hey guys, today I learned how to create my first lead capture page. Here's a screenshot. And these are the steps that I took to create it. Step number 1, I did this. Step number 2, I did that. Step number 3, I did this. And that's how I created my first lead capture page. I'm going to promote now, and I'll be back in a couple of days and show you results from leads that I've generated with my own personally customized lead capture page. If you'd like to create a page like this in the next 15 minutes, click here, watch the video, and start your free trial. There's your video, right? That's in follow-up. And so people will get this perception that you are a valuable resource to them. Okay, so there are a few reasons to get your thought process going. If you discover the specific reasons why your buyers actually bought, you could make selling a lot easier for yourself. A lot easier, right? And again, here's the idea again. Ask in the group. Ask in the group. Start that thread. Have people reply. I'll go in there after I'm done here. Now I'll start if it's not there already. It should already be there. Start that thread, guys. Very, very important research from buyers. The best kind of lead you will ever generate is a buyer lead. The best marketing research, the best intelligence you will ever gather is intelligence, research, information you get from actual buyers, not marketers. Sometimes they'll just tell you anything to try and get you buy from them, right? Don't believe marketers as much as you believe buyers. Buyers. So ask them. We have a great resource. A bunch of buyers are members of Power Lead System. That's us. We have a group. Let's ask the question. Let's collect the data. And then you can use that data in your content creation process and help the market out. Okay, so let's do that. And big picture, once you gather this data, once you review the information on these slides, then you can then focus on creating 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week content that never dies, that answers or satisfies those reasons that we just covered. With a blog, on your fan page, in your YouTube channel, you can lock in sales by showing your prospects how they'll be supported, how they'll be trained, how your solution will fit into their needs, all of the other stuff. Be likable, be trustable, build confidence in them and you. Do whatever it takes to help them believe a little bit more in you. You do that by staying in the game. This is the importance of inviting all, even if you're doing solo ads and you're getting opt-ins, make sure in your emails you specifically invite people to follow you on social media. This is the power of social media. I don't care if you hate social media with your friends and family and all that. It's a waste of time. Most of the time, people are just addicted to the goofball stuff. in there. So a lot of people are like, I'm tired of Zuckerberg. Man, forget them. They're spying on us. They're collecting all this data, on and on. And they're done with social media. Great. I can agree with some of those positions. Here's the thing, though. If you use social media strategically on your terms, use their platform to build your freedom. You use it your way. Don't use it the way they want you to use it. You can use it however you want to use it. That's how I use mine. Mine is a business tool. If I am closing sales with Facebook, I don't need to be on there. Okay. And so I share information, and I'm not, hard pitching and closing like spammy, but everything I do, be 100% be sure of this. If you see me posting on Facebook, the overarching principle, the whole purpose of why I'm posting there is because it is helping me to have people like me, trust me, believe in me, feel comfortable with me, and I add some value and do this, but that's the purpose. Tonight's lesson is why I'm on Facebook. It's a great tool for me to use in that I can position myself as a little bit unique than most of the other people that are just trying to hustle them out of their money. And they can smell that. And then they meet you and you're different. They get to your social media and it's, wow, you prove it. And there you go. Okay. So let's wrap it up with you become the solution. Do what others refuse to do, and more people will choose to buy from you. Simply create little content pieces. Doesn't have to be Picasso or Van Gogh. Doesn't have to be Einstein or the entire Gutenberg press printing out a whole book. Simply create the little content pieces answering these main concerns, these perceptions, these reasons why people buy of your prospects. Okay, here's a little execution list. You might want to pause it here later, write these down and execute these, but here's some ideas on how to just, okay, I take these ideas. That's great. I got those books. I'll review those books with you right now again at the end here. But here's how you create the content. What physically do you have to do? Well, plan on creating a daily email to your list and weave some of these concepts in your daily email. Doesn't have to be long emails. Okay, number 2, getting started training video. Do you know, if you follow me on Facebook, almost every day to the point of such redundancy, I create a getting started live stream video. Doesn't matter if it's live stream or uploaded, doesn't matter. But on Facebook and on YouTube, I make a getting started video every day. And some of my own team is like, hey, Franco, you make a getting started video every day. Why don't you just repost the getting started video you made last week? It's because every time I do it, there's no teleprompter, there's no script. Every time I do it, it's a little bit different, but I point them in the same direction. I share the same information, but they get to hear me and see me live every single day, and they get to see that I'm teaching consistent every single day, keeping it simple, keeping it simple, keeping it simple, keeping it simple. But I open up with, hey, if you're a new affiliate that just joined me, I haven't had time to go through my emails and send you my welcome email, but welcome to the team. If I do not have time, if I'm running around taking my daughter to school or this or that or shopping or whatever, and I just don't call you or don't send you a personal welcome email, that's why I do this video. Here's what to do to get started in my Power Lead System team. See this website? Click here. See here? Click there. Watch this video. Then do this. Then do that. Turn this box green. It's red right now. And I just go through it. I just go through it almost every single day. I create a getting started training video because I want people to see that I do keep it simple, that I am consistent, and I'm there every day. It helps me sell. Getting started video, same old video every day, right? And just an idea. I'm just giving you a little secret tip. Sometimes when you get a true sales secret, it doesn't really look like a secret at the surface. I'm telling you, man, it's the easiest things that make me consistent sales. Number 3, a daily social media post. And number 3, engage with other people's posts. Engage. Just go through your feed and like and comment, like and comment. Like sometimes engaging, liking and commenting other people's posts is way more effective than your own posting. Yeah, post good stuff on your own timeline, but don't get stuck on your own timeline all day long just posting. Most of the traction you're going to get is when other people and the people that are following them and the people that are commenting there when they see your engagement comments and likes and things like that. Okay. Number 4, invite prospects to social media. We covered this. So important. Invite, I don't care if you're buying cold traffic, solo ads, building your email list, trying to sell with your emails that way. That's great. Keep doing that. But in your emails, invite people to follow you on social media. If they have questions, Facebook me, send me a message on Facebook, right? Like that. And just get them to follow you. If you have a YouTube channel, oh man, so important. Get them to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Get them to follow you on Twitter, follow you on Instagram, follow you on Facebook, wherever you're at. So important. Number 5, but now you know why. Go through this training again. Now you know why it's important. We're not just twiddling our thumbs on Facebook. I'm not. There's a purpose to that stuff. I post on purpose. Number 5, simple stuff. Personal touch creates more sales. Number 6, share celebration stories. If you hear, I don't care if they're not on your team, who cares? We're all in the family, Power Lead System. Go into the group, pull out those images. I don't care if they're 6 months old, it doesn't matter. If people are posting that they created leads, go share that. If people are posting that they created sales, go share that. They're creating profits, they're getting paid on a Wednesday, go share that. Add that to your follow-up posting. Number 7, invite them to call you. I send out an email every once in a while, and it just says, hey, today I just want you to know you can call me today. Just call me. You might hit my voicemail. It's okay. But as long as you've watched the video, if you're pretty serious about a simple, not complicated, a simple way to make money on the internet, just call me. In any case, just to see that I'm real and just to ask me whatever questions you got about this stuff, I'll point you in the right direction. Why can you be so confident, even if you're new, in having people call you? Because all you have to do is listen to them. Just listen. Hey, so have you made any money online? What programs have you been in? So what's your goal? What kind of money are you looking to make in your first year? How much time do you have to do this stuff? What's your marketing budget like? Like on a month-to-month basis, what can you smartly, responsibly commit to your own advertising and marketing? What kind of marketing budget are you working with? It helps me point you in the right direction. Because no matter what they say to any of those questions, you already have videos you're going to send them to. Let me give you the top 3. Number 1, the video on your sales page. Just send them to that. Whatever they say. Oh, great. You need to go watch this video again. Get with me after you watch that. Video number 2 is the Wednesday overview hangout. Video number 3 is this training. Oh, sounds like you might enjoy just going through some free training first, and then you could start your free trial, right? So those 3 main videos, and I'm not even talking about your future videos that you'll make that handle a lot of what we talked about tonight. But those 3 I know you have right now. You have a sales video in whatever you're promoting. You have the hangout videos, and you have these training videos. Use those now until you get your own wind under your sails and you create your own content, right? So those are 7 really cool ideas to execute on. And my friend, how do you like them apples? We are at the end of our session for this week. I want to remind you about PLSLiveEvent.com, live 2-day workshop immersion in Las Vegas. Come out, meet us live. We'll be getting together before sessions, after sessions, fellowshipping, workshopping, masterminding. It's going to be great. Meet the people that you only know from Facebook. We're going to be live out there helping you out. Let me come off the camera here and share with you again really quick as I end tonight. Tonight was fun, right? Tonight, it's good stuff. That's the real sales stuff that generates sales. Let me share with you those 3 books really fast in closing. It's a wrap. We're done. Okay, so the very first one, Jeffrey Gitomer, Little Red Book of Selling, 12.5 Principles to Sales Greatness, How to Make Sales Forever, the Little Red Book of Sales. 80/20, this is a great one. 80/20 Sales and Marketing by Perry Marshall. See if this is available. If it is, grab it. If it's not, let me know. I'll refer to you some other book that's good. And this one actually is really good. Make this top of your line, top of your list, because this gives you absolute questions to ponder and create content about. Great questions to learn to cover. Sales questions that close the sale. Sales questions that close the sale. How to uncover Your Customer's Real Needs by Charles D. Brennan Jr. All right, so those three. Guys, it's been fun. It's a wrap. I'll see you live next week. Affiliates, send people to this free training. Send people to your Hangout, to free training, to follow you on Facebook. Post every day, email every day. Create a video every day. That's magic. Create a video about something. Listen to this for 5 minutes and create a video about it in your own words, right? And that's how you will create the content will be out there that will close your sales. I'm teaching you before we go through phrasing and telephone and this and that we'll cover some next week. I want to show you how to lay down the kind of content that will close sales on the internet for you globally 24 hours a day with or without you. Let's make you some money. Live event. Go get your tickets to the live event in June. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye for now.